The following is a special presentation from the WTNS Sports Department.
It's now time for high school basketball here on the sports voice of East Central Ohio, WTNS. Coming up, we'll have all the information on the pregame show. Plus, coming up, Coach's Corner with WTNS sports announcer Steve Corries. It's right here on the sports voice of East Central Ohio, WTNS.
At Village Motors, we take great pride in our product, and we have 2 new models in stock that we're very excited about. Hi, this is Deke Miller, and the full-size Ford Bronco has finally arrived. It is built Ford tough, and it just screams Bronco when you look at it. The Jeep Wrangler will now have a great competitor for years to come. It is the real deal, and you need to see it and drive it for yourself. Also, the Grand Cherokee Extended Length L model has arrived. The first third-seat option for the Grand Cherokee, it combines luxury and off-road capability with the ability to carry 7 passengers. Stop out soon to see the Bronco and the Grand Cherokee L at Village Motors in Millersburg.
To stay as warm as possible, you add an extra layer. It's the same when it comes to your windows. MRV Siding Supply has Provia triple pane windows, providing an extra layer of insulation. MRV Siding Supply also has Provia Signet fiberglass doors with a foam-filled solid core Energy Star rated. MRV Siding Supply, Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, PA. Call 800-524-7436.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Coach's Corner is brought to you by the Inslee Insurance Agency. For auto, home, business, and life insurance, call 740-622-1111. That's the Inslee Insurance Agency, 433 Walnut Street, Coshocton.
The Inslee Agency is proud to be a part of this high school sports broadcast. We support the student athletes on the team and the students in all extracurricular activities. Hi, I'm Todd Inslee. In fact, your good student may qualify for discounted auto insurance rates. We can provide you with homeowners insurance and life insurance from Auto Owners Insurance. Insure both with us and save even more. For a no-obligation quote on auto, homeowners, or life insurance from Auto Owners Insurance, call the Inslee Agency at 622-1111.
My guest on Coach's Corner, Troy Dolick, the head coach of the Ridgewood Generals. Generals coming in after 2 impressive tournament wins to boot to date, and Coach got to be feeling pretty good about getting ready to play here this evening.
Yeah, the last week and a half, things have just been a little different for the boys in practice, and obviously the last 2 games have taken a little more serious. And I think, like we talked about, I think it was last week, where we're just ready to get in the tournament because, you know, everybody starts with a 0-0 record, dealt with a lot of adversity throughout the season. Boys are just ready to get in the tournament, and it showed the last couple games.
You know, I thought as well. I thought that especially against Coshocton, I think the one thing you needed to have happen happens. You got off to the fast start, made some shots early. You know, you were 16-4 before you could blink, and it just really changed the whole dynamics of the game.
Yeah, the boys were ready for that game. We talked about it. I know Coshocton didn't have a lot of chances to go other places, but there were a few other ones, and they decided to come to us, and I think our boys took that personal. And honestly, it's kind of what our boys needed. They needed that little fire, that little kick to them, and they were ready to go. From the get-go in the locker room before the game, you could just tell by the look in their eyes that they were ready to play Tuesday night. All right, Bellaire comes up here tonight. I know they like to get up and down. Other than that, don't know a lot. They are fast and they are athletic. They get up and down. They'll press basically the entire game. It'll be one of those. It'll be one of those games where if you blink, you're going to miss a couple possessions. So it's going to be, and that's somewhat our style as well. We're not used to. I don't want to say we're not used to, but we don't play quite as fast as what they do, to be honest with you. So that's going to be an adjustment. We've worked on that in practice the last couple of days to try to prepare for them. You know, I see some of their losses. They scored like 70 points, so that's interesting. Yeah, there's been a lot of games where they're in the 80s, 90s. I think they lost to St. C like 106-94. So it's It's definitely a little different style than what we see in the IVC every night.
All right, Keys, what do we need to do here to get out of here with a victory?
Well, probably the same thing I've been telling you all season long. Take care of the basketball. That was the one thing that hurt us the other night against Coshocton. I think we had 16 turnovers. Other than that, everything else went well for us. Got to take care of the basketball tonight again. Like I said, they press. They have active hands. They get deflections. So taking care of the basketball is going to be pivotal tonight.
All right, now just one more real quick question on, is this a game that, from your standpoint, are you going to slow it down and be more methodical when you get it across half court, or are you first thing available, you're going to try to get to the basket and get points?
Good shots. Good shots. If we can get to the rim early in transition or early within the offensive possession, we'll take it. Just as long as we don't get there and we force something up against 2 or 3 guys. We've talked about that. We'll have some opportunities with as fast pace as we get to the rim and get good looks on the outside from kickouts. But as long as it's good shots within the game, we're okay with that.
All right, Health, everybody ready?
Yep, ready to go.
All right, appreciate your time. Good luck here this evening.
Thanks, Kiz.
All right, we'll be back with the pregame. This is high school tournament basketball, WTNS Coshocton.
Coach's Corner has been brought to you by the Inslee Insurance Agency, 433 Walnut Street in Coshocton. Call the Inslee Insurance Agency at 740-622-1111 or go to insleeagency.com.
Art Saylor here from Saylor Wealth Strategies. Most people assume they need a large amount of wealth to hire a financial advisor. Not true. I think outside the box to customize a plan for the individual. I also educate my clients along the way about how and why a plan can help and work for them. The key is to have a plan. If you'd like more information or to schedule a free consultation, call Saylor Wealth Strategies at 740-575-4782. We're here to help you achieve your financial goals.
Securities offered through registered representatives of Cambridge Investment Research Incorporated, a broker-dealer member FINRA SIPC. Advisory services offered through Cambridge Investment Research Advisors Incorporated, a registered investment advisor. Saylor Wealth Strategies LLC and Cambridge are not affiliated.
Start spring by beating the rush and stopping in to Jeff Drennan Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. This is General Sales Manager Craig Abner. We just received the hardest to find low-mile vehicles between $17,000 and $23,000. From SUVs to sedans, we have them all in your price range, and they won't last long. We have the most desirable vehicles all in one location. So stop in for a good buy before interest rates increase. Also, if you have a vehicle with under 100,000 miles and are thinking about selling it, bring it down. Let us buy it. Visit us online for your next vehicle at Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Coshocton.com.
This guy has a mattress on the roof of his car. She's putting on makeup while she's driving. Turn signals, people.
It's not you, it's them. But your independent insurance agent has you covered. They'll help you choose the Grange Auto coverage you want for your unique needs. You can't choose who's on the road, but you can choose the right protection for the way they drive.
Call Albertson Insurance at 740-622-0572.
Policy and coverage not available in all states.
Coshocton Regional Medical Center is committed to prioritizing the safety of our patients. That promise of better care is reflected in our achievement of a Leapfrog Hospital Safety Grade A for safety excellence and a top 10% ranking for patient safety in the nation from Health Grades 2 years in a row. We strive to be the gold standard of care and have demonstrated that pledge to every patient with our commitment to patient safety. Coshocton Regional Medical Center, where care matters most.
It's time to be thinking about those concrete projects. Coshocton Materials offers ready-mix concrete, precast blocks, and a variety of mason and concrete products. Located on County Road 621 in Coshocton, call today for prices and delivery options at 740-722-9015. That's 740-722-9015.
Valley Cheese would like to announce their new winter hours. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, Saturday, 9 to 4, and closed on Sundays. Tours are still available, but only by appointment. So call 740-545-6002. At Pearl Valley Cheese, they've been making quality cheese since 1928, including their award-winning Swiss cheese, along with Colby, Marble, Pepper Jack, Farmers, Jumping Jack, and Lacey Baby Swiss. For the best cheese, visit Pearl Valley Cheese, located on State Route 93 in Pearl.
Welcome back to Ridgewood High School. The starting lineups are brought to you by R.J. Wright & Sons, a locally owned family business offering a full line of ag diesel, lubricants, and gasoline. You can't go wrong with the right fuel. Starting off with the visiting Bellaire Big Reds. At a guard position, a 5'10 junior, number 0, Ray Pettigrew. At another guard position, a 6' senior, number 1, Owen Ward. At another guard position, a 6' senior, number 5, Jaden Kesterson. Another guard is a 6'2 junior, number 10, Jake Dowling. And at the forward position, a 6'3 sophomore, number 14, Mason Sokar. Now taking a look at the home team in tonight's contest, the Ridgewood Generals. At a guard position, a 5'9 senior, number 3, Keegan Millender. At another guard position, a 5'10 senior, number 5, Xander Stroup. At the center position, a 6'4 senior, number 13, Caden Bradford. At another guard position, a 6'1 senior, number 14, Dalton Patterson. And finally, at a guard position, a 6' junior, number 15, Josiah Cahill. The starting lineups have been brought to you by R.J. Wright & Sons, an industry leader in providing complete residential and commercial fuel needs. R.J. Wright & Sons has locations in New Cumberstown, New Philadelphia, and Caldwell.
And coaches in the ball game, Troy Dolick of the Ridgewood Generals. Generals come in with a record of 15-9 on the season. And J.R. Batista is the head coach down at Bellaire. They come in with a record of 13-10. Want to say hello to everyone. I'm Steve Corries along with Chris Wallace, and we are at Ridgewood for this basketball game here this evening. Taking a look around the area in some other games, and really of games of importance. The Ridgewood, obviously, and Bellaire here tonight. The winner of this game tonight will play the winner of Buckeye Trail Garaway. That ball game is being played tonight at Garaway. And the other side of the division, in Division 3, it's Sandy Valley and West Muskingum meeting up. And Morgan is at Tusky Valley. Other games tonight, it will be in Division 4. Shady Side is at River Local. Strasburg is at Malvern. That's really a matchup of IVC teams. Also a matchup of IVC teams. It's Tusky Central Catholic and Highland. Then also Monroe Central and Caldwell meet up here this evening. And those are games that we'll keep an eye on as we get scores. We'll report those back to you as well. And before we get started, they're still announcing starters, and Ridgewood now getting to their starters. But I want to take a moment and talk with Chris Wallace about this ball game this evening. Ridgewood comes in on a little bit of a roll after a sluggish end of the season. You know, they had the big win over Edison, and then really, I felt, impressive win over Coshocton, where they had everything on all cylinders.
Yeah, it certainly was. Taking a look at towards the end of the season, there was those last few games just kind of hit a little bit of a lull and a little bit of a scoring lull, if you will, and we talked about that before the Coshocton game. Coshocton had kind of been playing pretty well. Ridgewood had been, not playing their best basketball of the season, and I tell you what, Ridgewood came out and they impressed us with that offensive performance and a great defensive performance as well. And as Coach Dolick said in Coach's Corner, their only real negative takeaway is turnovers. So looking forward to taking care of the ball a little bit better tonight and what we expect to be a very fast-paced basketball game.
Yeah, and I was just going to mention the same thing. That's exactly what we expect. We've had discussions that Bellaire has had losses where they've scored over 70. So, we expect this game to get up and down. And I think Caden Bradford's going to be a big factor. He's going to have a little bit of a size advantage inside. He'll be going against a 6'3 post player, but he could be an important factor. Ball's in the air. We're underway, and this is a sectional finals game. Bellaire controls the opening tap with the basketball's Kesterson. They work it around the perimeter with the ball's Pettigrew. There's the first shot from deep. That shot is missed by Dowling. Ball is out of bounds to Ridgewood. So Jake Dowling, who hit 9 threes in his last game, takes the first one and misses. Full court pressure. They get it over quickly to Stroup. Stroup takes it himself, dumps it down low to Bradford. Missed the shot. Ball's batted around, but Millender rebounds the basketball. Millender gives it back out to Cahill. Josiah Cahill will reset the offense for Ridgewood. Right wing it goes to Patterson. Dumps it down low to Straub. He has a shot blocked, but they're going to call foul. A lot of ball, but a lot of body. So heading to the free throw line looks to be Xander Straub.
And, Bellaire really wanting to get out and run, and that's their game. Is the faster the pace, the better they are. And, Ridgewood got their first offensive possession, kind of put the ball under their arm at half court and waited for Bellaire to come guard them. So it'll be interesting to see how the pace of both offenses and defenses work.
First throw is right through for Straub, coming off a monster game against Coshocton where he had 4 threes and scored 20 points to lead the way. First free throw and first point of the night goes to Straub, and it's 1-0. Second throw on the way, got it as well. Ridgewood leads at 2-0. With the basketball is going to be Ray Pettigrew. Pettigrew brings it across and hands it off to Kesterson. Kesterson across the line, goes to Pettigrew on the left side. Pettigrew picks up his dribble now, tries to penetrate, but it's cut off by Millender. Skip pass goes out to Dowling. But they're just working the perimeter outside right now. Little spin move. Gives it back to Pettigrew. Little jump. Dumps it down low. They back out to Pettigrew again. They just work on the perimeter quickly. Now slicing to the basket and scoring. The first basket is Owen Ward. 2-2. Full court pressure as we expected. Across the timeline it goes to Cahill. Cahill back to Straub. He's open. Lets a 3-ball go. This time rims out. Pettigrew rebounds. Pettigrew on the dead run. Takes it himself. Steps through. Puts a shot on the rim. It's good, and he's fouled. So Ray Pettigrew rebounded it, took it coast to coast, drew contact, and he'll go at the line for a 3-point play opportunity.
Yeah, nice take by Ray. Got all the way through the defense there and just sliced right through, and nice finish with the contact.
Picking up that personal foul is going to be Bradford. Free throw on the way, got it, and he has 3 points. Now it's 5-2, Ridgewood trailing. Full court pressure. They get it across to Millender. Lost it, but got it picked up by Straub. Straub back to Millender, high on the right, left side. Millender off the dribble, goes inside, dumps it down. Bradford can't handle it, turns it over, and here comes Pettigrew. Pettigrew has a tip from behind by Straub. It'll be Bellaire basketball underneath the hoop.
Yeah, nice hustle by Straub, just kind of getting in there and giving a little flick of it, and didn't allow the easy layup.
Owen Ward will trigger in. Gets the basketball into Dowling. Dowling goes back out front. Now they give it inside, trying to get to the rim. Puts the shot up, missed it, got his own rebound. Put it back up, missed it, got his own rebound again. 2 rebounds by Ward, 2 missed shots. Ball's deflected. Rebound comes down, and Patterson runs it down for Ridgewood. 5-2, 6:02 to play, first quarter. Left wing to Millender, nice spin move, but he gets the shot blocked and comes down to Pettigrew. Pettigrew all ahead of the pack, goes down, steps through, missed the layup, ball batted around, tipped up and in by number 14, Mason Sokor. So Sokor gets the basket on the rebound, 7-2. Bellaire with a 5-point lead. Millender under pressure, beats pressure himself. Takes it down, dumps it to Patterson. Patterson tries to get in the lane. Little fadeaway jumper. It's long. Rebound on the deck, and it's going to be out of bounds to Bellaire as Patterson stumbled into the bench. And Patterson gets up limping a little bit. And he may have to come out for a moment.
Yeah, he's gingerly walking there.
He may have sprained his ankle a little bit.
Heck of a hustle.
He didn't want to come out. Oh, yes, he's coming out. He's going to head to the locker room. That's not good if you're a Ridgewood fan.
Certainly isn't. And the ball looked like it was, already going to be out of bounds, just trying to hustle after his mistake on the missed shot, and right into the chairs he went. And
so we've got a little bit of a delay, so we'll tell you the Warehouse Steakenstein is proud to sponsor tonight's Player of the Game. Tonight's Player of the Game will receive a gift certificate for a famous Warehouse cheeseburger and order of their legendary onion rings. This is courtesy of Warehouse Steakenstein in Roscoe Village. So still waiting. I'm not
quite sure what we're waiting on. Molesky checked in for
okay,
the
so that's what I was looking to see who was out there. Now we should be ready to resume play. 5:31 to play in the opening quarter. Bellaire with the early lead, 7-2. And it'll be Bellaire basketball. Kesterson will bring it across the timeline. Top of the key, left wing it goes to Sokor. Back to Pettigrew. Just working the perimeter. Now go back out front with the basketball is Dowling. Dowling, who had a lot of threes last time, hands the ball to Ward. Ward has the ball stripped, but it's run down by Pettigrew, and he's going to Molesky will pick up a foul as both went for it, and Pettigrew beat him to the ball, and then he ran over Pettigrew, so it'll be on the side out of bounds. Second team foul on the Generals, and Kesterson will trigger in. Looking, now he dumps it in because it goes down low. Little shot to the rim's no good by Ward, and rebound comes down to Ridgewood, and with the ball quickly is going to be Molesky. Now out front with the ball is Cahill. Cahill running the weave to Strout. Back to Molesky. Molesky to Cahill. Little fadeaway jumper's no good. Rebound comes down to Kesterson, and Kesterson will bring it himself. 4:44 to play in the first period. 7-2 Bellaire. Left wing it goes to Pettigrew. Pettigrew dumps it down low to wide open, and layup is good by Kesterson. Somebody missed the assignment. It's now all of a sudden 9-2. Bradford bringing it this time. Dumps it all the way in the corner to Cahill, trying to get baseline. Cut off. Now dumps it down. Molesky, little runner. Back tire, no good. Rebound on the deck. Comes up to Millender. Millender gets it over to Molesky. Now to Straub. Straub kicks it out to Cahill. Cahill thought about it. Now over to Millender. Goes baseline. Dumps it down inside to Bradford. And they're going to get a foul on Bradford. And that'll be his second. So that'll be the third turnover here early. 4:08 to play. And Colin Smith's going to get in.
Dalton Patterson back too. Looks like he's got a little tape around there. And the moisture they were cleaning up might have been a little blood.
That looks like, yeah, it looks where it's wrapped. It's up more up around the knee, which makes me think when he flew into those chairs, he must have hit that. So he's back on the floor. Kesterson brings it across to Pettigrew. Pettigrew off the dribble, takes it quickly to the hoop, missed the layup. Ball's tipped outside, and Patterson has it. Patterson ahead of the pack, little up fake, and scores it. Dalton Patterson gets the basket. Nice little head fake. Quickly the other way's Pettigrew. Hands the basketball out, trying to take it in. Losing it, got behind his back was Dowling, and he turns it over. Be there first. So 3:40 to play here in the opening quarter. 9-4, Bellaire with the lead. They get it into Millender, double team. Now he has almost stolen away. Ball was kicked, so it'll remain with Ridgewood. Full court pressure continues. Trying to get it in. They finally do to Colin Smith. Smith lets traffic clear and hands it to Millender, and then Bellaire backs off the pressure. Millender across the timeline. Tries to get down the lane, throws up a shot, and he draws a foul. I believe the foul will be on Ward. Let's wait and see. It is. So Ward picks up the personal. It'll be his first, team's second. So Ridgewood will have it underneath the hoop, trailing by 5. Patterson gets the basketball into Straub. Straub penetrates, kicks it out to Millender. Millender high on the left wing. Off the dribble, goes inside, puts a shot up, misses. Rebound comes down to number 5, Kesterson. He's quickly the other way. Kesterson spins, lost control, picks it up, gets it out to Pettigrew. Pettigrew tacks, puts a shot on the rim and in. Ray Pettigrew with 5 points, 11-4, 3:12 to play. Patterson the other way in a hurry. Gives the ball off. Cahill, little jumper in the lane. That's going to be good. Josiah Cahill with a basket. Makes it 11-6. With the basketball, Kesterson crosses the timeline, down the middle, stops, puts up a shot, missed it, got his own rebound, throws it out in the wing. There's a 3 ball from the wing, air ball short by Ward, and rebound comes down to Straub to head to Millender. Millender to Cahill. Cahill missed the layup, but Millender rebounds it, puts it up, and draws the 2-shot foul.
Good job by Millender, shortest guy on the court, sticking with it, getting an offensive rebound and the putback, and he'll go to the line.
So Keegan Millender will go to shoot 2. Personal foul is going to be on Ward. That'll be his second, and there'll be a replacement between free throws. Millender looking for his first point. His throw is right through. So Keegan Millender on the board. And Ward will check out, and checking in will be Mac Pettigrew. Molesky getting ready to check in. Second throw by Millender is good. So Keegan Millender with a pair of throws. Molesky in, Millender out. 11-8 with 2:50 to play here in the first quarter. With the basketball is going to be Jaden Kesterson. Kesterson across the timeline, goes left wide to Pettigrew. Looking, still holding it, now tries to beat him off the dribble. Now tries to get in the lane, stops, puts up a shot. That's going to be wide right. Rebound, Colin Smith. Quickly out to Molesky. Molesky lets traffic clear. Picks up his dribble to Patterson. Patterson goes inside, stops, spin move, still trying to get, dumps it down low, putting the shot up and in is going to be Molesky. Nice pass, and Braden Molesky gets a basket. All of a sudden, we have a 1-point game at 11-10 with 2:10 to play here in the opening quarter. Quickly the other way was Kesterson. Penetrates to the basket, throws up a shot, and scores it. Jaden Kesterson with 4 points, 13-10. Here comes Cahill. Cahill across the timeline, gets to Molesky, lost control of it, and traveled. Turnover for Ridgewood, their fourth, and then it'll be Cahill out and Millender back. 1:54 to play here in the opening quarter, 13-10. Bellaire with the early lead. With the basketballs, Mac Pettigrew. Mac dribbles into the lane. He's going to be called for an offensive foul. Turnover number 2 for Bellaire. So it'll be a full court pressure once again. Now the ball will be put into play. Gets it into Colin Smith. Smith lets traffic clear and gives to Molesky. Molesky off the dribble. Goes to Millender. Millender attacks the hoop, puts the shot up, missed it. Rebound tipped. Becomes Colin Smith. Goes up strong, had it blocked, and got his rebound and put it back in. Colin Smith with a basket. 6 players with 2 points apiece for Ridgewood makes it 13-12. Pettigrew across the timeline with 1:20 to play here in the opening quarter. Pettigrew works the left side, hands his brother. He has it again, takes it down inside and gets a little scoop shot and scores it. Ray Pettigrew with 7 points here early, 15-12. Here comes Dalton Patterson ahead to Molesky. Molesky lines up the triple and hits it. Molesky with 5 in the first quarter. We're tied at 15, under a minute to play in the opening quarter. With the basketball is going to be Kesterson. Picks up the dribble to Pettigrew. Pettigrew guarded by Millender. Dumps it down low. Sokor with the basketball. Puts the shot on the rim. Missed it. And rebound Patterson. Patterson ahead to Millender. Millender puts the shot up and in. Keegan Millender with 4 points, and now a 2-point Ridgewood lead with 28 seconds. Pettigrew takes a coast-coast, missed the shot, rebounds to Stroup. Stroup on a big hurry. Stroup, he'll back it out, kicks it all the way out to Patterson. Patterson puts the ball under his arm, looks over to Coach Dolick, see what they want to do. It's down to 12, so they'll play with one shot. Millender with the basketball, works towards the left wing, hands it to Patterson. Patterson behind his back, gets in the lane, dumps it down to Colin Smith, puts a shot up, missed it at the buzzer. We've played one. And after one period, it's Ridgewood on top of Bellaire by a score of 17-15. We'll be back for period number 2. This is high school basketball, WTNS, Coshocton.
This is Jay Shepler, General Sales Manager at Jeff Drennan Ford. At Jeff Drennan Ford, we have the area's largest selection of pre-owned vehicles, including trucks. Our large inventory means you don't have to go out of town to find the vehicle you want. From Expeditions and Suburbans to fit the entire family to diesel trucks, Broncos, and fuel-efficient cars. We have the selection to help you find the perfect vehicle. Check out our inventory online at jeffdrennanford.com or shop locally at Jeff Drennan Ford, 801 South 2nd Street in Coshocton.
Domino's now has a new deal to help feed your entire family. Take advantage of 2 large, 2-topping pizzas for only $10.99 each, carry out or delivery. That's 2 large pizzas with 2 toppings each delivered to your door for only $10.99 each. Give us a call today in Coshocton at 622-9345 or in Newcomerstown at 498-4131 and get 2 large, 2-topping pizzas for $10.99 each, only at Domino's.
We're back and we're ready to start period number 2. Ridgewood will have the basketball out on the near sideline. They get it in to Millender. Millender guarded by Pettigrew. Millender walking across the timeline. Goes right wing to Patterson. picks up his dribble, gets the high pick. Now he looks for a triple from way downtown and off the rim, no good. Rebound comes down to Dowling. Dowling to Pettigrew. Pettigrew braces down, puts a shot up, and they're going to call an offensive foul as Millender got good position. And it'll be the third turnover for Bellaire, and it'll be Ridgewood basketball with 7:38 to play here in the opening half. Checking back in the lineup be Owen Ward, and Ray Pettigrew will get a break. They get the basketball into Molesky, back to Patterson. Patterson quickly down the center of the floor. Looking, skips it out. In fact, there's Straub with a long three ball, no good. Ball batted around. Rebound comes down to Kesterson. He dumps it over to Sokor, and it's run down by Pettigrew. Pettigrew over to the right wing to Ward. Hands it back out to Sokor. He's got it on the wing. Looking. Now back out it goes to Kesterson. Kesterson goes right wing to Ward. Ward off the dribble, now backs it out, down to left wing. Thought about it, now trying to get inside. And there'll be a foul on Patterson, I believe, on a block. So it'll be ball on the baseline for Bellaire. 17-15. Our score with 7:02 to play here in the second quarter. They get the ball in. There's a three ball from the wing. Air ball by Sokor, and rebound comes to Patterson. Patterson comes down the middle of the floor, trying to step through, has the ball stripped and taken away. And quickly the other way, here comes Bellaire behind the back and losing control, but they can't get it. So Bellaire will maintain possession. Owen Ward got it caught behind his back. It was deflected by Ridgewood, so Bellaire will maintain possession. I believe over near the Ridgewood bench. Patterson out, Cahill back in. And Owen Ward will trigger in for Bellaire. Ward looking, gets it out to Pettigrew. Pettigrew, left wing goes to Kesterson. Kesterson dumps it down to Pettigrew, who lays it in. Nice give and go. And getting his first baskets is Mac Pettigrew. Tied at 17. Here comes Millender stepping through. Missed the shot. Ball is rebounded by Sokor, and he gets it out to Pettigrew. Pettigrew quickly the other way. Dumps it in the corner. There's going to be a three ball. That's going to be short, no good, but Sokor rebounds it. Gets it, goes in hard, and lays it in. Sokor with the basket. Missing the shot was Owen Ward to three, but Sokor rebounded. Now they're trapping. They get it across head, and now they're okay. Picks it up. Straub in trouble. Now they're going to get him for double dribble that time. That was just one of those situations. I don't think he was sure what he did or what he didn't do.
Yeah, didn't want to pick it up. Didn't want the double dribble, but they didn't call it when he did pick it up, but he did dribble a second time.
Six turnovers now for Ridgewood, and with the basketball, Owen Ward. 19-17, Bellaire with a 2-point lead. Ward out front. Left side to Pettigrew. With the basketball is Ray, gives it to his brother Mac. Pettigrew outside, now dribbles towards the left wing, hands it to Pettigrew, off the dribble, gets the high pick, trying to get inside. We've got an illegal pick, and that's going to...
Oh.
Wait a minute, no, it's not.
I think you got Cahill with a little bit of a hand check there, but
I think
it
you're
wasn't
right.
a whole lot of contact.
That's the call, so it'll be on the sideline, 15 foul. So with the basketball is going to be Bellaire. I think one of the officials thought it was that way too.
I think he did. He was heading the other end.
So with the basketball is going to be Kesterson. Hands it to Pettigrew. He's bumped, no call. Gets it over to Kesterson. Tries to get baseline. Has it deflected and stolen away by Millender. Ahead to Patterson. Patterson stops, gets the man in the air, puts the shot in, and he's fouled. Nice little up fake by Dalton Patterson. Gets his second basket. He has 4 points, and we're tied at 19. And Patterson at the line to try to finish off the three-point play.
Great take by Dalton Patterson. Went coast to coast, gave a real nice head fake, got him in the air, and had a nice easy basket there. First time to the free throw line tonight for Dalton Patterson.
19-19. Patterson gives it a spin and puts it through. Patterson now with 5 points. And a 1-point Ridgewood lead at 20 19. Checking into the lineup is going to be Trent Warden. Going to get some minutes here early. 5:15 to play here in the first half. Kesterson slowly across the timeline. Goes left wing to Pettigrew. Now I throw wide down low, but he couldn't handle the pass. Had him open, just couldn't make the connection. Turnover number 5 for Bellaire. So it'll be Ridgewood basketball with a 1-point lead and 5:04 to play. Gets it in to Molesky. Molesky back to Patterson. Now they hit the center of the floor to Cahill. Now to Molesky. Molesky across the timeline. Dribbles down the lane. Throws up a shot. Missed it. Rebound comes down to Kesterson, and picking up that personal foul is going to probably be Colin Smith from behind. It is. So that'll be the 6th foul, and both teams with 6. So next foul will be in the bonus. Millender getting back in quickly, and Warden will come out. Just trying to get people a blow whenever they can. 20-19. Full court pressure with the basketball is Pettigrew, guarded by Millender. Pettigrew across timeline, races down the center of the floor, throws up a shot and missed it, and rebound comes down to Millender. Millender ahead of the pack to Colin Smith. Loses control but gets it out to Patterson for a triple from the wing, and he hit it. Dalton Patterson with a triple. 8 points for Patterson. That gives Ridgewood their biggest lead at 23-19 here. 4:25 to play in the opening half. Pettigrew has it. Kesterson has it on the right wing. He loses control, and Patterson comes up with a steal. Patterson coming down, stops, pump fake, puts it up, missed the shot, but he's going to be fouled from behind. Picking up that personal foul be Ray Pettigrew.
Patterson back to the line where he's 1 of 1 tonight.
So just using that little ball fake and getting people in the air, and then taking advantage, so he'll shoot a pair. First throws right through for Patterson. 9 points here in the first half for Dalton Patterson. Now a 5-point Ridgewood lead. General's trying to stretch it to 6. That time he missed it. Ball was rebounded, though, by Cahill. Long rebound to Patterson. He's going to take another triple. He hits another triple. So Dalton Patterson taking control here in the quarter, and Bellaire wants to talk about it. 27-19. They're going to use a full timeout, so we'll break away and be back. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
The McDonald's is food you buckle in with your seatbelt deal. And there's no reason not to take that extra precaution, because a meal from McDonald's is not just a meal. It's often your most precious cargo.
Now get a free Sausage McMuffin with egg when you download the McDonald's mobile app.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. McDonald's. I'm loving it.
Free Sausage McMuffin with egg valid one time through 4/3/2022 at participating McDonald's. Download and registration required.
Rehabilitation is now accepting new patients. They specialize in sports medicine as well as joint, low back, and neck pain. They believe in an integrated approach through massage, chiropractic, nutrition, and state-of-the-art therapies to achieve one goal: for their patients to regain their health as quickly and responsibly as possible.
27-19, nice run by Ridgewood. All the points. 10 points, they've outscored them 10-4 here in the second quarter, and all 10 have been scored by Dalton Patterson. So Bellaire with the basketball. They almost turned it over. Lazy pass that Cahill almost stole. But Pettigrew got it back. Now goes to Kesterson on the right wing. Kesterson looking. Now still goes to Pettigrew high on the right side. Movement. Now they get it out, just working the perimeter. Owen Ward has it on the left wing. Penetrates all the way to the basket. Lost control and turned it over. Bellaire now with 7 turnovers compared to 6 for Ridgewood. So Bellaire, all of a sudden, things getting away from him a little bit here in the quarter. Cahill has it. Gives it off to Patterson. Patterson way ahead to Colin Smith. Smith hands it to Millender. His runner is no good, and it'll be out of bounds off of, looks like Trent Warden, who checked back in. So it'll be Bellaire basketball. 1-2-2 trapping pressure by Ridgewood. Kesterson gets it across, gets it on the floor to Ward. Ward, little foul line jumper, got it. Owen Ward with his second basket makes it 27-21. We've got a foul on number 10, Jake Dowling, and that's his third foul.
I was writing down the score there and missed that one, but looked like it happened before the ball even went in possession.
So it'll be a 1-and-1 for Dalton Patterson. His first throw, iron no good. Pettigrew rebounds it, and Patterson fouls him. So he'll go to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. Dalton picks up his second, so Molesky back in.
Pettigrew 1 of 1 from the free throw line tonight.
Pettigrew with 7 points leads the Bellaire scoring. 27-21, 3:07 to play here in the first half. Ridgewood with a 6-point lead. Pettigrew, couple bounces, his throw is no good. Rebound Millender. Millender hands it off to Cahill, and he'll bring it across the timeline. Cahill, pressured. Now gets in the corner to Colin Smith. He's going to let a triple go. Missed the shot, no good. Rebound comes down to Ward, and Ward comes by himself. Steps through, puts the shot up. They're going to call an offensive foul. That one might have been a little bit a difficult one to call, but the coaches didn't say much, so they're going to get off the bench. Number 4 will check in. That number 4. I've got it here. I'll get it to you in a second.
Darian Bell.
Darian Bell checks in. Full court pressure, almost stolen away. It is a turnover as ball went off Millender.
Ridgewood's 7th turnover as opposed to 8 by Bellaire.
So with the basketball will be Bellaire underneath the hoop. Triggered in, out front it goes. Trying to get down the lane, stepping through. That'll be a blocking foul, I'm sure. I think both had a different call.
I think they both didn't, and only one official voiced his opinion, and the other one's face, I think, let you know that he wasn't in agreement, but he walked away.
So Kesterson will go to the line to shoot 1-and-1.
First time to the line tonight.
First foul on Straub. Free throw on the way, that's good. Kesterson with 5 here in the first half. 27-22. On the rim, no good. Ball batted around, and it'll go to Ridgewood. The ball's deflected out of bounds by Pettigrew. So with the basketball be Ridgewood. Cahill will trigger in. Full court pressure as we've seen all night long. They do get it in, and there's Straub. He's got a breakaway. Straub goes down, reverse layup, and scored it. Nice move by Straub. A little worried about what was going to happen. So Xander Straub gets the hoop, and it's 29-22. Trying to get inside is going to be trying to get inside with Sokor. He missed the shot, but it was deflected out of bounds by Ridgewood. Have a halftime score to give you. Garaway is up on Buckeye Trail 24-22 at halftime. Trying to penetrate inside Kesterson. Kesterson gets it out front, and we've got a foul on Cahill, reaching foul. So that'll send number 3, Mac Pettigrew, to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. Both teams with 9 team fouls here in the first half. Trent Warden getting back in, so the bench getting some time here this evening. Pettigrew at the line. First throw is in and out, no good, and Colin Smith rebounds it and hands it to Millender. Millender gets across, dribbles through all kinds of traffic, and that's going to be an offensive foul. No! Wow.
You might as well not even guess tonight.
I know.
There's been a lot of charge block opportunities.
So Keegan Millender gets the basket, and picking up the foul is going to be number 5, Kesterson. And Millender will try to hit the three-point play. And
Millender 2 of 2 from the line tonight.
Caleb Schrock getting ready to check in. First free throw's good by Millender. Millender now with 7 points. It's 32-22, 10-point lead now for Ridgewood as they've opened it up here a bit with 1:59 to play here in the first half. Full court pressure, but they call it back as Kesterson brings it across the timeline. Goes left side to Pettigrew. Pettigrew looking inside. Still holding it, now dribbles, dumps it over the right side to Bell. Bell hands to Pettigrew, works his way inside and scores it. Good quick move to the hoop by Ray Pettigrew. He has 9 points, and Xander Straub to Millender. Millender penetrates, backs it out, loses control, ball's on the deck, and Millender hustling, gets it up and gets to Straub. Straub, a foul line jumper, no good. Ball rebounded. Still on the deck, and nobody wants it, and comes up to Ridgewood. There's a shot off the rim and in by Molesky. It was a right place, right time. He has 7 points. Just great hustle by Ridgewood, staying with it. Kesterson penetrates down, but there's a 3-ball from deep by Ball, and that's no good, and Schrock rebounds. He'll dribble out of trouble and gets it across to Millender. Millender has the basketball out front. Now reset the offense with 50 seconds. 10-point lead at 34-24. Ridgewood out in front. And it's been just about what we expected. It's been up and down. Millender crosses over, heads down the lane. Little jumper in the lane, on the rim, no good. Rebound, Pettigrew. Pettigrew coming in a hurry. Still takes it down, steps through, and lays it in. Mac Pettigrew with the basket. He now has 4 points. Ball deflected, and it's...
I believe it's a
going to
turnover.
be a turnover for Ridgewood. I thought it was off from our angle. We really can't see. It's right in front of the student section. But Ridgewood with their 8th turnover. Now out front with the basketball is going to be Kesterson. Kesterson to Pettigrew, back to Kesterson. 17 seconds to go. Into the corner it goes. And now they work it back out to Pettigrew. Crosses over, tries to get inside. Little jumper on the way, no good. Rebound down low. Kesterson gets it back out to Pettigrew. He puts a shot up, missed it. Ball still tipped around. And that's going to be the end of the first half. And it's been an exciting one. After one half of basketball, Ridgewood out in front of Bellaire by a score of 34-26. We'll be back with the halftime report. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
If you own a farm, you know that a one-size-fits-all insurance policy isn't a smart way to do business. I'm John Iannello, your American National Insurance agent in Coshocton, Holmes, and surrounding counties. American National can provide you with a flexible farm package that allows you to customize a policy to match your individual needs. Call me at 740-295-9460 because while you know your business, we know how to help insure it.
This is Jamie from the Coshocton Coffee Connection. Did you know that we serve breakfast sandwiches all day, every day? Our made-to-order breakfast sandwiches include a fresh egg, melted cheese, and your choice of biscuit, bagel, croissant, or my favorite, onion flatbread. Next, choose from sausage or locally purchased bacon. Enjoy that same bacon for lunch on our BLTs, grilled cheese, and turkey bacon clubs. Pair any of our sandwiches with a hot, made fresh daily bowl of soup. Let us complete your order by making you a specialty coffee or tea. Stop by and see us at the Coshocton Coffee Connection.
Coshocton Dentistry offers professional, state-of-the-art dental care in a small-town practice. Doctors Brian Dunlap and Patrick Lopper and their entire team are dedicated to educating you with the help of digital technology to give personalized, gentle care that you deserve. Their goal is to simply help their patients keep all their teeth for a lifetime in maximum comfort, function, and aesthetics. Coshocton Dentistry is currently accepting new patients. To schedule your appointment with the local professionals at Coshocton Dentistry, give them a call at 740-622-5774 or stop by 448 Main Street in Coshocton. Visit their website, CoshoctonDentistry.com. Do you need health care without the wait? Muskingum Valley Health Center's urgent care is now open to serve all residents in Coshocton and surrounding counties. From feeling under the weather to a sprained ankle, MVHC Urgent Care is here for all of your urgent health care needs. Simply walk in and be seen 7 days a week at the new MVHC Urgent Care located at 235 Kenwood Drive in Coshocton, directly across from Jeff Drennan Ford. MVHC Urgent Care. Healthcare without the wait.
I'm Stacy Rice from Coshocton Collision Center. Winter driving can be hazardous, so be careful when you drive and the weather turns bad. If you have an accident, come to Coshocton Collision Center. We use the latest environmentally friendly paint products from PPG. We put you, the customer, first by using these products to preserve our environment. We complete auto body repairs as promised, offer free computerized estimates, and guarantee our work. For all your body repair needs, come to Coshocton Collision Center, 225 Main Street in Town Center, Coshocton, across from Wilson's Carpet and Furniture, or call 623-7347.
To stay as warm as possible, you add an extra layer. It's the same when it comes to your windows. MRV Siding Supply has Provia triple pane windows, providing an extra layer of insulation. MRV Siding Supply also has Provia Signet fiberglass doors with a foam-filled solid core Energy Star rated. MRV Siding Supply, Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, PA. Call 800-524-7436.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
We're back, and it's halftime, and Ridgewood out in front by a score of 34-26. Ridgewood led at the end of the first break, 17-15, after trailing by 6 early in the first quarter. Had a nice run at the end of the quarter to take a 2-point lead, and Dalton Patterson got red hot, scoring 10 consecutive second quarter points. Push Ridgewood's lead at halftime out to 34-26. Taking a look at individual scoring, first for Bellaire. They're led in scoring by Ray Pettigrew. Pettigrew had 9 points in the first half on 4 field goals and a free throw. Then you have 3 players with 4 points for the Big Reds. It was Owen Ward, Mac Pettigrew, and Mason Sokor had 4. Jaden Kesterson had 5 points on a pair of field goals and a free throw. For Ridgewood, they're led in scoring by Dalton Patterson with 12 first half points. He had a pair of threes, 2 twos, and 2 free throws. Braden Molesky and Keegan Millender both contributed 7 first half points. Millender had 2 field goals and 3 free throws. Molesky a 3 and 2 2-point field goals for his 7. Xander Straub had 4 points on a field goal and 2 free throws. Colin Smith and Josiah Cahill each with a basket. That is the Ridgewood total of 34. Now with the first half team numbers, here's Chris Wallace.
Thank you very much, Coos. As you mentioned, Ridgewood on top of Bellaire, 34-26. 3-point land, Bellaire was 0 of 6. Ridgewood was 3 of 7 for 42%. 2-point field goals, Bellaire was 12 of 24 for 50%. Ridgewood was 9 of 23 for 39%. From the free throw line, Bellaire was 2 of 5 for 40%. Ridgewood was 7 of 9 for 77%. In the rebounding department, Ridgewood is out-rebounding Bellaire 22-16, and turnovers, both teams with 8.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's been an interesting first half, no question about it. Bellaire having a player hit in his last game, hit 9 threes, and they're 0 of 6 in the first half. Ridgewood, a solid 42% on 3 of 7. And, I think but once Ridgewood settled down, they had 6 of their 8 turnovers in that first quarter. They played a lot better.
Yeah, they certainly have. Bellaire got off to a real fast start, and I think Ridgewood was really trying to figure out the pace of the game, and Bellaire kind of set the tone with the pace. And I tell you, I can't, after a basket, I'm writing down a stat, and by the time I look up, we're already shooting a layup at the other end. So Bellaire loves to get up and go, and you can tell they don't live or die by the three-pointer. You mentioned that they had a player with a few three-pointers the other night, but a few air balls from beyond the arc here tonight, but they really look to drive to the basket. It's kind of their bread and butter, and just get up and go quick. And then that full court pressure there is a little chaotic, but that's probably the importance of it, to try to cause a few turnovers there. And so far, Ridgewood doing a pretty good job. Again, both teams equal with 8 turnovers, but Ridgewood doing a pretty good job of handling that press. About 1 or 2 passes, and Ridgewood's kind of going on a fast break the other end there. So it'll be interesting to see what adjustments are made here at the half.
All right, let's take a look around at scores of interest for the night's ball game. As mentioned, Buckeye Trail and Garraway, and the winner of this game meets that winner, and it's a good one at Garraway. Garraway up by 2 at the half, 24-22. West Muskingum has a 3-point lead on Sandy Valley, 24-21. Tusky Valley out in front of Morgan by a score of 19-12 at halftime. Here the score, Ridgewood out in front of Bellaire, 34-26. We'll be back with the second half. This is high school boys basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
At Village Motors, we take great pride in our product, and we have 2 new models in stock that we're very excited about. Hi, this is Deke Miller, and the full-size Ford Bronco has finally arrived. It is built Ford tough, and it just screams Bronco when you look at it. The Jeep Wrangler will now have a great competitor for years to come. It is the real deal, and you need to see it and drive it for yourself. Also, the Grand Cherokee Extended Length L model has arrived. The first third-seat option for the Grand Cherokee, it combines luxury and off-road capability with the ability to carry 7 passengers. Stop out soon to see the Bronco and the Grand Cherokee L at Village Motors in Millersburg.
The Coshocton Opportunity School has the highest graduation rate out of 86 similar programs in the state of Ohio and is rated as exceeds standards in all areas of graduation. They have a combined administrative experience of 55 years and combined teaching experience of 127 years. They offer a state-required core curriculum, a career-based instruction program, and several electives including art, life skills, parenting, and relationship building. Please call 740-622-3600 if you are interested in applying.
Any day's a great day for lunch or dinner at the Warehouse Steak & Stein. They have half-price appetizers every Monday through Thursday from 4 to 6 p.m. And don't forget about their daily specials. Every Monday they feature their wings. It's half-price burgers on Tuesday, and Thursday stop in for their delicious tender prime rib. Plus, don't forget their weekend entertainment. They are Comedy Central every second and fourth Saturdays now through April. So stop in and relax, enjoy some great food, and take a break from winter. The Warehouse Steak & Stein, located in a historic Roscoe Village. And if you'd like to do carry-out, call the warehouse at 740-622-4001.
Life is full of uncertainties. What happens to your assets after you pass away shouldn't be one of them. At Raymond James Financial Services, we offer a transfer on death agreement that allows your estate to be held in a brokerage account, so it avoids the probate process and goes directly to your heirs. To find out how to make things easier for your loved ones, call financial advisor Shane Pyle at 622-3110, located in Coshocton. Raymond James Financial Services, member FINRA SIPC. Life well planned.
Shopaholics and people who hate shopping have one thing in common. Neither likes to shop for insurance. At Grange Insurance, we get that. That's why we recommend buying through independent agents.
Let Albertson Lawrence do the shopping for you. They will look at a variety of insurance companies and recommend only the best ones. Companies like Grange, who offer great value and exceptional claims service. Call Albertson Lawrence today at 740-622-0572.
Products not available in all states.
Socor, and he missed it, and rebounded by Ridgewood. With the basketball is going to be Cahill, cross the timeline on the right wing. 34-26, Ridgewood with the 8-point lead. Right wing it goes to Patterson. Dalton Patterson looks out front to Millender. Millender picks up the ball, now goes to Cahill, tries to penetrate all the way to the hoop, puts a shot up and rolls it in. Josiah Cahill with 4 points as he got to the rim. Back to a 10-point lead at 36-26. With the basketball, Kesterson goes left wing to Socor, back out front to Pettigrew, right wing to Ward. Ward off the dribble, spin move inside, puts the shot on the rim, rolls around and in. So when Ward gets the basket, he has 6 points. Full court pressure, here comes Patterson. Patterson, spin move in the lane, steps through, missed the shot, but there's Caden Bradford back in the ball. He had to sit a long time with those fouls. He immediately grabs an offensive rebound, puts it back in. It's a 10-point lead. She's putting the shot up, no good as Ward, and Bradford rebounds. Bradford to Millender. Millender across the timeline all the way down to the hoop, and a little scoop shot missed it, no good. Almost tipped in by Bellaire, but I think, are they going to get Bradford with his third?
I believe so.
And one of those nights that Caden Bradford, if he just looks at somebody, picks up a personal foul. So with the basketball is going to be Bellaire, but they're trailing by 10. Colin Smith looking to check back in. Out front to Pettigrew, right wing to Kesterson. Kesterson looks out front with the basketball's Dowling. He little runner on the rim, no good. Ball rebounded by Cahill, and he's triple team, gets it out, and now to Straub. Straub to Patterson. Patterson dumps it down low, gives it to Bradford, who puts it in. Caden Bradford with the first 4 points here in the third. 6 minutes to go, 40-28, 12-point Ridgewood lead. With the basketball on the right wing, Sokor gets inside but skips it back out front. Ward tries to cross over. Now they get it out to Pettigrew. Pettigrew off the dribble, little fadeaway jumper, missed it, and rebound Bradford. Bradford to Patterson. Patterson coming down the floor in a big hurry. Little hesitation, has the shot blocked, got his own rebound, put it up, missed it again. This time rebounded by Sokor, ahead to Pettigrew. Pettigrew takes it himself all the way coast to coast, missed the layup. Bradford with another rebound, he's going to be fouled. So Caden Bradford, he's going to have to come out, but I'll tell you what, he's had a good 2.5 minutes here in the third period.
He has definitely a force down low in the low block area and just doing a great job of finishing.
So with the basketball, Ridgewood and that 12-point lead, they get it into Straub. Xander Straub goes to Patterson. Patterson brings it himself in a hurry. Now goes to Colin Smith, thought about it. Now penetrates to Patterson, steps back, now gives to Millender. He's going to let a triple go from deep. That's going to be no good. Ball batted around, but okay, I was going to say.
Yeah, I think he made a quick mistake.
With the basketball is going to be Bellaire. And Kesterson will bring it across the timeline, guarded by Cahill, left wing to Pettigrew. Pettigrew out front to Ward. Ward off the dribble, trying to get downhill, throws the shot up, missed it, got his own rebound, but there's Colin Smith grabbing the rebound, and ahead of the pack's Millender. Millender has to get to it, and the ball's going to be out of bounds off Cahill. Turnover number 9 for Ridgewood. So it'll be Bellaire basketball with Kesterson trying to trigger in. Gets it into Pettigrew. 4:45 to play in the third. 40-28, Ridgewood with a 12-point lead. Left side, hands it to Ward. Ward, now it goes back out front. Kesterson spins in and lays it in. So Kesterson gets the basket. He has 7 points, and it's now 40-30. Cahill takes it inside, a little jumper in the lane, in and out, no good, and Pettigrew rebounds, and he's bringing it himself. Pettigrew off the dribble, slices by, has a shot blocked by Colin Smith. And they're going to say it was deflected out of bounds by Bellaire, so Ridgewood will get the basketball. Nice job by Colin Smith. And KO out and Molesky in. Full court pressure. They get the basketball into Straub. Xander Straub across the timeline, backs it up. Works left side to Millender. Keegan holds the basketball out near the timeline. Now left wing to Patterson. Under 4 minutes to play. Patterson dumps it down to Colin Smith. Puts it up on the rim. Missed it. Rebound Sokor. Sokor brings it out. Ahead it goes to Ward. Ward goes through, steps through, lost control of it. Came up to Molesky. Molesky to Straub. Straub ahead to Colin Smith. Colin Smith takes it in, steps through, puts the shot on the rim, missed it. Rebound ahead to Ward. Ward will go and lay it in. So Owen Ward now with 8 points, and it's 40-32. Xander Straub, left side to Colin Smith. Now hands it back to Straub. It goes to Patterson. He'll set the offense up with 3:20 to go in the third period. 40-32, Ridgewood with the 8-point lead. Patterson off the dribble. Hesitation, gets inside. Now he'll have to go all the way out to Colin Smith. He lines up a 3-ball and hits it. Colin Smith, he can hit that shot. He buries the triple. 43-32. Across the timeline, left side to Pettigrew. Pettigrew looking, now goes across to Ward. The ball is hit, deflected, and ahead of the pack's going to be Patterson. Let's see what he can do. His bump, no call. Yes, there is a call. And I believe it'll be on number 5, Kesterson. Let's wait and see. It is. It's his second. Dalton Patterson will be at the line to shoot a pair. Pretty obvious foul. Lowered that shoulder as Patterson went to the hoop.
While Patterson shooting some free throws, will let you know when buying or selling real estate, you want an agent you can trust. Find that agent in Carla Norris from the HER Realtors Coshocton office. Carla makes home buying a hassle-free process for her clients. Call Carla Norris at 740-502-1881.
Darian Bell gets him back into the ball game. Also is Mac Pettigrew for his second throw by Patterson's good. He now has 13 in the ball game. 12-point lead at 44-32. Ward has the basketball. Penetrates in, has the ball stripped and stolen away. And Molesky comes up with it. Ahead of the pack Straub. Now to Millender. Millender has a shot up and he's going to be fouled by Dowling. And Millender will shoot 2.
And Millender went up with everything he had and he went down hard, but he hops right back up. So Bellaire giving him a little love after the hard contact.
The Warehouse Steakenstein is proud to sponsor tonight's Player of the Game. Tonight's Player of the Game receive a gift certificate for famous Warehouse Cheeseburger and order their legendary onion rings. This is courtesy of Warehouse Steakenstein in Roscoe Village. Officials waiting momentarily. Millender trying to shake out that hand.
Millender 3 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
44-32. First throw around the rim and in. Got about 4 bounces, but Millender gets the point. He now has 8 points in the ball game. Now a 13-point lead as Ridgewood's starting to stretch it out a bit here late in the third. Second throw, that's good as well. Millender now with 9, and he's going to take a break as Cahill comes back. 46-32, 14-point lead for Ridgewood. Pettigrew across the timeline. Goes left wing to Sokor, back to Pettigrew to his brother on the right wing. Left front to Ward. Ward crosses over, cut off nicely. Now they hand the basketball out to Pettigrew. Pettigrew spins, puts up a wild shot, no good. Rebound to Bell. Comes down and they get the ball back. Now there's a 3-ball from the wing by Darian Bell, and he gets the triple. High archer. And we got a foul from behind, I believe, on Ward. 46-35.
Wow, and that's Ward's 4th foul.
So Ward will have to sit down, and getting back will be Kesterson. So Ridgewood will have it on the far sideline in front of the Bellaire bench. They have the 11-point lead at 46-35. This is for the sectional championship. Ball is deflected by Sokor. 1:59 to go here in the third. Now they're going to bring it over and closer to the table. Still having trouble getting it in. They can't turn it over. And with the basketball, Pettigrew slices through, puts up a shot, got the basket, and it's good. So Ray Pettigrew into double figures with 11. Just had a little step through and picking up the personal foul. I believe is going to be Cahill. No, actually, they're giving that to Molesky. So Molesky picks up the personal foul. So at the free throw line will be Pettigrew. He has 11, as we mentioned. (46-37). 46-38 as he hits the throw. After 3 quarters, Buckeye Trail leading Garaway 39-36. That would be an upset. We have a 30-second timeout.
We'll stay right here. When your vehicle's in an accident and needs towed, you do have a choice. It's your vehicle, your choice. Think Brillhart's Body Shop. They will give you the quality, attention to detail, and satisfaction you deserve when getting your vehicle fixed. Give Brillhart's Body Shop a call at 740-622-0121 or stop by 622 Main Street in Coshocton.
The Warehouse Steakenstein is proud to sponsor tonight's Player of the Game. Tonight's Player of the Game receive a gift certificate for famous Warehouse Cheeseburger and order their legendary onion rings. This is courtesy of Warehouse Steakenstein in Roscoe Village. Ridgewood will have it underneath the basket. 1:54 to play in the third. They lead 46-38. Full court pressure. They get in Colin Smith. They throw it ahead to Millender. Millender, spin move inside, lost control of it. Ball goes out of bounds off of Millender, and it'll be turnover number 11. So Bellaire with the basketball. 8-point lead at 46-38. Ridgewood out in front. Pettigrew slowly across the timeline, works towards the left wing. Hands it to his brother, drives across in the lane, stops, little runner on the rim, and rolls through. Ray Pettigrew now with 14 points. Now we have a 6-point game at 46-40. Head to Millender. Millender throws it away. Turnover number 12 for Ridgewood, and that's been their problem all season long.
Yeah, Ridgewood doing a great job of beating the press, just not having numbers and just trying to make an extra pass there.
Pettigrew brings it across the timeline. Now double team. Now hesitations get by, steps through, puts up the shot, makes it. That's Mac Pettigrew. He now has 6 points, and all of a sudden it's a 4-point game at 46-42. Ridgewood wants a full timeout, so we'll break away and be back. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
Start spring by beating the rush and stopping in to Jeff Drennan Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. This is General Sales Manager Craig Abner. We just received the hardest to find low-mile vehicles between $17,000 and $23,000. From SUVs to sedans, we have them all in your price range, and they won't last long. We have the most desirable vehicles all in one location. So stop in for a good buy before interest rates increase. Also, if you have a vehicle with under 100,000 miles and are thinking about selling it, bring it down. Let us buy it. Visit us online for your next vehicle at Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Coshocton.com.
(46-42). Bellaire making a little run. Ridgewood gets a timeout. Wanted to talk about it a bit.
Yeah.
So they'll have it.
I think Ridgewood probably wants to work on handling this full court pressure without turning the ball over.
Full court pressure has been all night long. They get it to Molesky. Back to Patterson. Patterson lets traffic clear. Now gets it up, and he has it picked off. Another turnover. Pettigrew has it, crosses over. Little move is missed and tipped in by the big guy. Sokor, he has 6 points. Now 2-point game, 46-44. Patterson crosses over, gets down the lane, stops, puts a shot up and in. Dalton Patterson halts the run. Makes it 48-44 with 43 seconds. Pettigrew all the way down. Little runner makes it again. Back and forth we go. Ray Pettigrew. 16 points. Into Millender. He's double teamed. Now he breaks through. Dribbles hard down the left sideline. Takes it all the way to the basket. Puts up the shot. Missed it, but we got a pushing foul. Good call. Got to the body.
Yeah, nice hustle by Millender. Just beat everybody down the court, but a little bit out of control getting to the basket. That's why he gave a nice head fake and draws the contact.
Mac Pettigrew picked up the personal foul. 24 seconds to go, 48-46.
Millender 5 of 5 from the free throw line tonight.
His first throw's right through. Millender into double figures now with 10 points. Now a 3-point lead at 49-46. Millender gives it a couple spins and knocks it down. 11 points for Millender, 50-46. 20 seconds to go here in the third period. Pettigrew out front. Lets traffic clear, hands it to his brother. Mac Pettigrew with the ball out, gets the sign. Was it down to under 10 seconds? Penetrates all the way to the basket, throws up a wild shot.
Oh boy. Colin Smith went for the rebound and it fell out of his hands, and Ridgewood ball.
So with the basketball, Ridgewood, and they're looking, and now they get it into Millender with 4 seconds. Gets ahead to Colin Smith. He lets one go at the buzzer. That's going to be the end of the third period. So after 3, the score, Ridgewood 50, Bellaire 46. We'll be back for period number 4. This is high school basketball, WTNS Coshocton.
Coshocton Regional Medical Center is committed to prioritizing the safety of our patients. That promise of better care is reflected in our achievement of a Leapfrog Hospital Safety Grade A for safety excellence and a top 10% ranking for patient safety in the nation from Health Grades 2 years in a row. We strive to be the gold standard of care and have demonstrated that pledge to every patient with our commitment to patient safety. Coshocton Regional Medical Center, where care matters most.
The Fisher Funeral Home in Warsaw is proud to sponsor this event as we support the families and individuals that have trusted us with their business through our 4 generations of service to the community. As the oldest family-owned and operated funeral home in Coshocton County, we understand the importance of supporting our youth and fostering pride in our community. Please call us anytime at 740-824-3515 for any of your pre-need or at-need funeral counseling needs. You can also visit our website at fisherfuneralhome.com. The Fisher Funeral Home, serving others as we would like to be served since 1937.
Ready to get underway for the 4th and final quarter here. 50-46, 4-point Ridgewood lead with the basketball is going to be Dalton Patterson and Ridgewood. Patterson out front. Backs it out, trying to slow the pace down just a bit. Patterson guarded out front by Bell. Bell picks it up, gives it to Straub. Now they let him low. Now low up fake, goes in, tried to dump it down low to Bradford, and we got a tie up. And that'll go over to Bellaire. Turnover for Ridgewood, number 14 on the evening. Pettigrew triggers it into Kesterson. Kesterson across the timeline. Goes left wing to Sokor. He's going to let a 3-ball go, and he hit it from way downtown. And now a 1-point game at 50-49. Molesky across the timeline to Straub. Straub hands it to Patterson. Patterson out front dribbling the basketball, guarded by Pettigrew. Now tries to get in the lane, spin move, stops. Up fake, puts the ball up, ball's deflected and stolen away, and here comes Kesterson. Kesterson takes it himself, dumps it into the corner, wide open, Bell, and his shot bounces around, no good. Ball batted around, Bell gets it down to Sokor, he puts it up, missed it. Rebound comes down inside to Bell, gives it to Kesterson, he puts it up, ball bounces around, missed it. And we've got an over-the-back call on Bellaire, about 3 offensive rebounds. And I believe that the Sokor will pick up the foul. It is, and that's only his first. So Bellaire had the chance to take the lead, but couldn't get it to drop. And so the ball goes over to the Generals. 1-point lead at 50-49. They get it into Millender. Millender double team. Now dumps it back to Patterson. Patterson down the sidelines, so all the way into the corner to Molesky. Molesky sets up and lets a triple go. In and out, no good. Ball's deflected out to Patterson. Patterson tries to get in the lane, puts the shot up and in. Dalton Patterson with another hoop. 17 points for Dalton Patterson to lead the way for Ridgewood. 52-49, 3-point lead for the Generals. Left wing to Pettigrew. Pettigrew guarded by Millender. Out front it goes to Bell. Now they dump it down inside. Little spin move, little jumper on the rim and in by number 5, Jaden Kesterson. He now has 9 points. Back to a 1-point game with 6 minutes to go at 52-51. Keegan Millender back to Patterson. Patterson, center of the floor, beats everybody. Dumps it down to Bradford, who puts it in. Patterson with the assist. Bradford with a hoop. He has 6 points. Back to a 3-point lead. Pettigrew kicks it in the corner, back out front. Pettigrew's going to let a 3-ball go. That's going to be no good and out of bounds to Ridgewood. Mac Pettigrew had a good look at it, just wide left. So ball over to Ridgewood as the ball rolled out of bounds. 5:36 to play, 54-51. Full court pressure. And they get it into Cahill. Got a blocking foul. Picking up that foul is going to be Darian Bell. And that'll put them in the bonus. And I believe Cahill will go to the line to shoot the 1-and-1.
That's 17 fouls on Bellaire as opposed to 2 by the Generals. So a long way until Bellaire will be shooting 1-and-1s.
So they're trying to get somebody in the lane area. Yeah, Cahill's the shooter. I think Molesky was trying to sneak in there and get to the line. So Josiah Cahill.
First time to the line tonight.
1-1. His throw, back iron, no good. Ball's tipped out of bounds by Kesterson, and it'll remain with Ridgewood. 54-51, 5:31 to play in the ball game. 3-point lead for the Generals. Trying to move on to the district tournament. Can't get it in. They finally throw it all the way down, and Molesky runs it down. Out to Patterson. Patterson just holds it, lets some time run off that clock, down to 5:20. Off the dribble, left wing. Takes it all the way to the hoop. Little hesitation, missed it, and rebound Pettigrew. Pettigrew brings it himself down the center of the floor, all the way in. Little scoop shot, missed the layup. Ball's tipped. Ball comes up and missed again. 3 offensive rebounds, and Patterson finally runs it down. Had an opportunity again, but couldn't get it to go. Patterson brings it quickly, pulls up, foul line. Well, didn't take the shot, dumps it to Cahill, who scores it. So Patterson gets the rebound, the assist, and Cahill the hoop, and hitting Kesterman, and he's going to be fouled by Cahill. It's only the third. And it'll be Bellaire basketball underneath the hoop. No, it's on the sideline now. They changed it. So with the basketball, Ward. Ward dribbles out front. 4:42 to play. 5-point Ridgewood lead. Kesterson has it out near the top. Left wing to Sokor. Just working the perimeter. Into the corner it goes. There's going to be a 3 ball from the wing, and hitting that is going to be Mason Sokor. Back-to-back triples for him now. 2-point game at 56-54. Cahill is going to be fouled by Sokor. Good job by Cahill. Felt him coming up from behind, just stopped and ran over top of him, and that's going to send Cahill back to the line to shoot the 1-1.
Nice job by Cahill. Cahill is 0 for 1 from the free throw line tonight.
56-54. Colin Smith looking to get in. And Molesky will come out. Josiah Cahill at the line, toes the line. Free throw, back iron no good, and Sokor rebounds it. Gives it to Kesterson. He brings it across the timeline. There's a monster 3 from way downtown and behind the back pass to Ward. Ward goes with, once again, there's another 3 ball from the wing, in and out, no good. Ball batted around, and Colin Smith with the Ward. Missing 2 threes was Jake Dowling, and there's Patterson. Gets the basket, and he's fouled. Nice move by Patterson, just hesitated. Little floater got it to go in, and he'll go to line.
Yeah, great take by Patterson. Just full sprint all the way down the court, and nice contact and nice follow through.
Pettigrew picks up the foul, his third. So Dalton Patterson throws on the way and hits that one. So Dalton Patterson has 20 points in the ball game. Ridgewood wants a timeout. 59-54, Ridgewood with the lead. And it's a 30-second timeout, so we'll stay right here. The Warehouse Steakenstein is proud to sponsor tonight's Player of the Game. Tonight's Player of the Game will receive a gift certificate for a famous Warehouse cheeseburger and order of their legendary onion rings. This is courtesy of Warehouse Steakenstein in Roscoe Village. Well, I'll tell you, 59-54, Ridgewood had the big lead, but Bellaire has been chipping away at it, but have had opportunities to get the lead, but haven't been able to pull it off.
Certainly have. Bellaire missing a few layups there, but they're doing an excellent job of creating turnovers, and again, their pace of running with the basketball, my goodness, they get out and go, and Ridgewood with 15 turnovers, Bellaire only with 11. Bellaire was kind of leading in turnovers there until late there in the third quarter.
So we're ready to resume play. Bellaire basketball, 3:52 to play in the ball game. Kesterson across the timeline, right wing. Looking. Now we got a holding foul, and it'll be out of bounds. And, Ridgewood has plenty of fouls to give. That's only their 4th team foul. So Bellaire has it on the baseline. 3:46 to play, down 5. They get it in. Out front it goes to Kesterson. Kesterson picks it up to Pettigrew. Pettigrew trying to get downhill. They puts a shot off the glass, no good. Rebound comes up to Soker, and he plays it in. Soker's had a big second half. Gets the basket, 59-56. Millender gets it ahead to Patterson. Patterson down the middle, penetrates, looks, puts a shot up, has it blocked, and rebound by Soker. Gets it ahead to Ward. Ward brings it himself, stops, a little step through, and got it. Owen Ward with a basket, has 10, and now it's a one-point game again, 59-58, and almost stolen away. And Millender has it. Millender crosses the timeline. Now he'll back it out and give the ball to Patterson out near the timeline with under 3 to play. 2:58, 59-58, Ridgewood by 1. Patterson all the way inside, steps through, looking, puts a shot up, has it stripped away, and it's going to stay with Ridgewood. Cahill is going to get a break, and Stroup will get back in. 2:47 to go in the basketball game. 1 point Ridgewood lead. Dump it down low to back out to Patterson. Patterson penetrates, looking, now goes all the way out to Keegan Millender. Gets inside, steps through, throws up a shot, no good. Sokor rebounds it. Gets it ahead to Dowling. Dowling backs it out and hands the basketball to Kesterson. Kesterson with the basketball, but Ridgewood with a 1 point lead. Pettigrew over to Kesterson, looking inside, looking for cutters. Now takes a couple dribbles, hands it to Pettigrew. Pettigrew cut off nicely by Millender. 2:13 to play in the ball game. Now Kesterson has it out near the timeline. They're going to reset their offense. Kesterson just dribbling. See what they want to run here. Still dribbling and see if they're going to try to draw Ridgewood out, but Ridgewood has the lead. Kesterson with the basketball, under 2 minutes to go in this one. Now they go left wing to Ward. Ward off the dribble, gets downhill, now backs it all the way out. And they'll reset the offense. Owen Ward hands the basketball to Kesterson. Kesterson out near the timeline, works right side to Sokor. Sokor gives it to Pettigrew. Pettigrew dribbling the basketball, takes a look at his coach, see what they want to do. Now quickly heads downhill, little runner in the rim, and he makes it. Ray Pettigrew with the basket, and now a 1 point lead for Bellaire. 60-59 with 1:20 to play in the ball game. Out front to Patterson. Patterson with the basketball off the dribble, tries to get downhill, puts the shot on rim and in, he's fouled. Dalton Patterson heads downhill, got the contact, got the hoop, and he'll go to the line for the 3 point play possibility.
Wow. And as we've talked about, the charge and the block call, none closer than that one right there.
So at the free throw line, Dalton Patterson. 22 points in the game. His throws right through. Patterson with 23, and Ridgewood wants a 30-second timeout, so we'll break away and be back. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
Claxon Custom Printing and Promotions is a proud supporter of high school athletics.
Contact Casey Claxon or Judd Bone at claxonprinting.com for printed t-shirts, embroidery, and branded promotional products for your booster club or business.
We can also help your team set up an online fundraising store to sell your team apparel to fans across the country.
Visit claxonprinting.com or call 740-623-2145.
We're back, 1:11 to play. Ridgewood with a 2 point lead, 62-60. Bellaire with the basketball. 1:11 to play. Underway, Kesterson will walk it across the timeline. Works left side to Pettigrew. Pettigrew looking for cutters to Ward, and he's going to be fouled by Patterson. But they have, like we mentioned, the clock keeps running.
I look over at Maz. Maslowski hits the clock operator to stop it. No instant replay. So what do you set it at, Coos?
It'll be interesting. Probably be about 2 at least. But we'll see. 62-60. 59.4 is what they've reset it to the 2 seconds. That was team foul number 5. Still have one to give. Get the basketball into to Kesterson. Kesterson to Sokor, to Pettigrew, to Kesterson. Kesterson out front. A nice up fake. There's the 3 ball. That's going to be wide right. Ball is going to be run down by Colin Smith. Hands it to Millender, and Patterson gets a timeout. So Ridgewood will have it on the baseline with 44.4 seconds to go and the 2-point lead. Let's see, it's a full timeout, so we'll break away and be back. This is high school basketball, WTNS, Coshocton.
Nation, we know how it feels when a company doesn't treat you like a priority. You feel small. Or worst of all, like you're just a voice in a crowd. At Nationwide, we put members first. Join the nation.
Nationwide is on your side.
To join the nation, call Scott Boyer in Coshocton today at 740-622-2131.
Subject to underwriting guidelines, review, and approval. Availability and details vary. Nationwide Mutual Insurance Company and Affiliates, Columbus, Ohio.
Well, have some excitement going around in the basketball world in other games. West Muskingum and Sandy Valley are tied 48-48 going to overtime. Tuskegee Central Catholic and Highland are tied 51-51. And Trevor tells me with just seconds to go in the game down at Garaway with Buckeye Trail, Garaway clinging to a 3-point lead in that one. So everything's tied here tonight in the sectional championship round. So with the basketball will be Ridgewood. They have a 2-point lead. Dalton Patterson gets it into Colin Smith. Gives it off to Patterson. Patterson gets it ahead to Millender. Millender almost traveled. Now it has it almost stolen away. Does have it stolen away. Gets it back to Pettigrew. Pettigrew takes it himself hard to the basket. Gets it to go. So Pettigrew ties it at 62. And with the basketball is going to be Ridgewood. They're trying to get across, and we've got a timeout by Ridgewood with 20.4 seconds to go. Game tied at 62.
Wow. Very quick. Can't look down to write anything down because you're going to miss part of the action there. Looks like we got a full timeout.
And it'll be a full timeout, so we'll be back. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
This is Jay Shepler, General Sales Manager at Jeff Drennan Ford. At Jeff Drennan Ford, we have the area's largest selection of pre-owned vehicles, including trucks. Our large inventory means you don't have to go out of town to find the vehicle you want. From Expeditions and Suburbans to fit the entire family to diesel trucks, Broncos, and fuel-efficient cars. We have the selection to help you find the perfect vehicle. Check out our inventory online at jeffdrennanford.com or shop locally at Jeff Drennan Ford, 801 South 2nd Street in Coshocton.
We're back, Chris, and 20 seconds to go in the ball game. Ridgewood has it. Probably going to play down for the last shot, I would assume.
I would assume as well, but I tell you, Ridgewood's first task is getting it across half court. Bellaire's done a great job of full court pressure, and then even once you get across half court, they just come up from behind and get a nice little quick steal. So, these Ridgewood guards need to be on lookout.
Okay, we're ready to resume. Patterson will trigger in. 20.4 seconds to go. McKeegan Millender has it. Lets things happen. Now he's bumped, but no call. Gets it down the left side. Out to Patterson. Patterson down to 10 seconds. Patterson tries to take it all, and he traveled. Took that extra little hop. Turnover number 17. Now with 7.8 seconds to go. Bellaire wants a timeout. They have the basketball. And it'll be a 30-second timeout, so we're not going anywhere. 62-62 with only 7.8 seconds. Bellaire has to go full court.
Certainly do, and probably expect to see some full court pressure here by Ridgewood. At least a little bit of pressure to make sure that they aren't able to pick the ball up right there at half court. But you also don't want to put too much pressure on to where they're sprinting down the court and shooting a layup. So kind of got to be a little bit soft in your defense, but also a little bit of pressure as well.
And you make a good point. It's the fact that Bellaire, that's the way they play. It's 100 miles an hour, so they can cover length of this floor pretty quickly.
7.8 seconds is an eternity the way as fast as these Bellaire players are.
So token pressure for Well, now Colin Smith comes up. Now they give it to Pettigrew. Here he comes. Pettigrew is going to be bumped, which is another good play by Ridgewood. With 5.7 seconds to go, it'll be at half court. And Bellaire will have an opportunity. Next foul will be shooting free throws for Bellaire. They get it into Pettigrew. He's going to take it all the way himself. Goes to the hoop. No call. And that's going to be the end of the regulation. We're going to overtime. Pettigrew took it hard. Looked like there was a lot of contact, but no call. So we're going to overtime. The score tied at 62. We'll be back. This is high school basketball, WTNS, Coshocton.
Do you need health care without the wait? Muskingum Valley Health Center's urgent care is now open to serve all residents in Coshocton and surrounding counties. From feeling under the weather to a sprained ankle, MVHC Urgent Care is here for all of your urgent health care needs. Simply walk in and be seen 7 days a week at the new MVHC Urgent Care located at 235 Kenwood Drive in Coshocton, directly across from Jeff Drennan Ford. MVHC Urgent Care. Healthcare without the wait. Advanced Spinal Care and Rehabilitation of Coshocton provides personalized health care that makes a difference. If you've been suffering from neck or back pain, chiropractic care is a non-invasive treatment that can help you feel better. Advanced Spinal Care and Rehabilitation is proud to provide patients with advanced physical medicine. This type of rehabilitation is focused on enhancing and restoring the functional abilities of those suffering from physical impairments. To schedule your appointment, call Advanced Spinal Care and Rehabilitation at 291-8100 or stop by 112 Chestnut Street in Coshocton.
62-62 as we head to overtime. Couple finals just in. Tusky Valley defeated Morgan 36-35, and Garraway escaped Buckeye Trail 54-50. So Caden Bradford will be jumping center against Soker, and we're ready to go. Ball's controlled by Bellaire. They have the basketball. Soklar has it, back to Pettigrew, over to Kesterson, high on the left side. 4-minute overtime. Kesterson picks up the dribble. Behind his back, now hands the basketball to Downing, goes all the way inside, puts the shot up and in, his first basket of the night. Jake Downing, who had a big night a week ago, now throws it all the way down floor, and Bellaire with a 2-point lead at 64-62. Dalton Patterson with the basketball. Dribbling out front. Still dribbling towards the left wing, looking inside now to Colin Smith. He's going to let another three ball go. This time he missed, and Pettigrew rebounds it, and he comes out and gives it. And I think the official blew the whistle a little too quick there. He said he carried the ball, but he never did. He just let it get past it. So it'll be Ridgewood basketball. Break for the Generals. 12 turnovers now for Bellaire. So Patterson looking, still looking, now gives it to Millender, steps through, just throws up a shot, and Soka rebounds it. Coming quickly the other way is Pettigrew, double team, now gets it over to Kesterson, bound into the corner, but they just work it out to Kesterson. He'll back it out with 2:55 to play in the ball game. 2-point Bellaire lead in overtime. Ward comes out, Pettigrew just holds it, Millender now guarding. Now he takes it, and I thought about penetrating, skips it out front with the ball, Soker. Soker gives it over to Kesterson. Kesterson off the dribble. Dribbles right side, hands it off to Pettigrew. Pettigrew dribble, now almost lost it. Ball still loose. And they turn it over. Number 13. That was one of those that was really kind of funny. Nobody went after, just kind of rolled down the sideline. So Patterson has it with 2:25 to go, trailing by 2. Dalton Patterson crosses over, tries to get down the lane, little spin up and under move, and he's going to be fouled. Patterson's put a lot of pressure on their guards tonight, and he'll go to the line to shoot a couple.
Patterson 5 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
Kesterson picked up his 4th foul. So Dalton Patterson at the line. 23 points in the ball game to lead the scoring. His first throw's right through. 24 for Patterson. Dalton Patterson. Second throw's good again. We're tied up again at 64. Across the timeline comes Bellaire. They try to dump it down inside. The ball is almost, it is stolen away by Millender. Millender trying to get control of it. The ball, all kinds of action. Let's see who's going to get it. It's going to be a turnover for Ridgewood.
Yeah, it was one of those everybody trying to grab for it. Really hard to tell who touched it last, but
1:56 to play. Now Kesterson across the timeline. Works left side to Pettigrew. Guarded by Millender. Gives the basketball to Ward. Ward guarded by Cahill. Gets the pick. Takes it down inside. Almost lost it. Gets it out. Downing three-ball. He hit it. Jake Downing, his first triple of the night. Ball's almost stolen away by Downing as it was kicked out of bounds. So a 3-point Bellaire lead with 1:34 to go, 67-64. Patterson trying to get in, full court pressure. They get it out to Colin Smith. He lets traffic clear and gets to Keegan Millender. 1:28 to play in the ball game. Millender loses control. Everybody scrambles, coming up with it. It's a turnover. Here goes Pettigrew. He's up. He missed the shot, but right there's Ward for the follow-up. And Ward gets the basket on the follow-up, and here comes Patterson quickly the other way with 1:12. Dumps it down to Bradford, who lays it in. Caden Bradford gets the hoop. Just Ridgewood beat Bellaire down the floor, 69-66. And we have a full timeout, so we'll break away and be back. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
At Village Motors, we take great pride in our product, and we have 2 new models in stock that we're very excited about. Hi, this is Deke Miller, and the full-size Ford Bronco has finally arrived. It is built Ford tough, and it just screams Bronco when you look at it. The Jeep Wrangler will now have a great competitor for years to come. It is the real deal, and you need to see it and drive it for yourself. Also, the Grand Cherokee Extended Length L model has arrived. The first third-seat option for the Grand Cherokee, it combines luxury and off-road capability with the ability to carry 7 passengers. Stop out soon to see the Bronco and the Grand Cherokee L at Village Motors in Millersburg.
Around a minute to go in the basketball game. Going to be interesting to see what they come up with here.
Ridgewood going to apply some full court pressure.
1:09 to be exact to play in the ball game. We're in the first overtime, full court pressure. They get it in. Hand it back to Kesterson. Kesterson dumps it to Ward. Now they're still pressing. Now they give it up to Kesterson. He gets it across the timeline. Double team. Now it gets over to Dowling. Dowling steps through and it turns it over. Here comes Millender. Millender into the court to Patterson. Now he gives baseline. Little reverse layup is good for Dalton Patterson. 1-point game all of a sudden. Under a minute to play. 42 seconds to go. For 69-68. Bellaire with a 1-point lead. They get it across to Pettigrew. All the way into the corner to Dowling. He's bumped, no call. Now picks it up. Still looking, goes out front. And we've got a whistle and a timeout. And be a full timeout by Bellaire. They're checking to see where the ball is. There's 28.6 seconds to go. It's 69-68. Bellaire with a 1-point lead. We'll be back. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
If you're looking for more insulation, then stop by MRV Siding Supply for top-rated Buy Winco windows. Buy Winco offers black windows carrying more argon gas, which gives you 30% more insulation value. Buy Winco windows also have standard double strength, increasing noise reduction. That's MRV Siding Supply in Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Call 800-524-7436.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Another final in, and West Muskingum is moving on as they defeated Sandy Valley in overtime 58-48. Here we're at 69-68. Bellaire with a 1-point lead. Bellaire has the basketball on their side of half court with 28.6 seconds to go. Kesterson will be triggering in for Bellaire. Get it into Pettigrew, guarded by Melander. And there's going to be a foul on Melander, and that's going to send Pettigrew to the line to shoot 1-1.
Pettigrew is 2 of 3 from the line in the ball game.
25.3 seconds to go.
I think they're trying to figure out who the foul was on. Now we're ready to shoot.
1-1. Pettigrew at the line. That's no good, and Colin Smith rebounds to Patterson. Almost at, they called a foul. So picking up that personal foul will be Jake Dowling, and that's going to send, I believe, Patterson to the line to shoot 2 because they're in the double bonus. That is his 5th personal foul.
And I was writing down the rebound and missed the whole play.
So at the free throw line with trailing by 1 will be Dalton Patterson with 22.9 seconds to go. Dalton Patterson at the line tonight's had a reasonable night.
14. He is 7 of 10 from the line.
7 of 10, so he'll shoot the 2. His first one is in or tied. Dalton Patterson, 28 points in the ball game. Tie ball game, 1-point Ridgewood lead, 70-69 with 21 seconds. Pettigrew brings it down, takes it himself all the way to the hoop, puts the shot on the rim, no good, ball batted around. Pettigrew, we got a jump ball. Possession arrow favors Ridgewood. 14.4 seconds to go. Molesky's going to get in. They're going to get free throw shooters in. Bell comes in for replacing Ward. And Patterson taking his time wiping up the moisture on the floor. 70-69, Ridgewood with a 1-point lead.
I like that technique. Send a coach out to walk very slowly to wipe up the floor and get a little quick timeout.
So with the basketball will be Ridgewood, be full court pressure. Dalton Patterson. They get into Colin Smith, and we've got a bunch of people getting whacked around. I'm not sure who's going to shoot. Pettigrew picks up the foul. That part we know, but I'm not sure who's shooting. Might be Colin Smith.
I believe Colin Smith got the inbound pass. And
so it's 70-69. Colin Smith will be shooting 2. Keegan Millender is ready to check back in. 12.7 seconds to go in this one.
Colin Smith's first time to the free throw line.
So 2 throws for Smith. First one's on the way. Got it. Colin Smith with a big throw. He now has 6 points. Now it's a 2-point game with 12.7 seconds. And now Bellaire will call timeout. Ridgewood leading. It's a full timeout, so we'll break away and be back. This is high school basketball, WTNS Coshocton.
Art Saylor here from Saylor Wealth Strategies. Most people assume they need a large amount of wealth to hire a financial advisor. Not true. I think outside the box to customize a plan for the individual. I also educate my clients along the way about how and why a plan can help and work for them. The key is to have a plan. If you'd like more information or to schedule a free consultation, call Saylor Wealth Strategies at 740-575-4782. We're here to help you achieve your financial goals.
Securities offered through registered representatives of Cambridge Investment Research Incorporated, a broker-dealer member FINRA SIPC. Advisory services offered through Cambridge Investment Research Advisors Incorporated, a registered investment advisor. Saylor Wealth Strategies LLC and Cambridge are not affiliated.
Of 61-56, so overtime has been norm here this evening in high school sectional final basketball. So Colin Smith is back at the line. 12.7 seconds. He can make it a one-possession game if he can hit this throw. His throw's on the way. Missed that one. Rebound comes down to Sokor. He's bumped and gets it to Pettigrew. Pettigrew quickly the other way. Kicks it over to the corner. Trying to penetrate inside. Putting the shot up. Missed it. Kesterson's going to be fouled with 1.3 seconds. And that's going to send Jaden Kesterson to the line to shoot the 1-and-1.
And he was holding his head. He hit the ground pretty hard there, holding his head. So he's got up. He's 1 of 2 from the line tonight. And no bigger than these two right here.
With 1.3 to go, this is almost a mandatory make. Kesterson at the line. His first throw is good.
Wow.
Kesterson made the first one. It's now 71-70. He can tie it with this throw. Gives it a couple bounces. And missed it. Ball's loose. And Ridgewood wins it. Ridgewood wins it. Colin Smith grabbed the rebound. Kesterson missed the throw. Colin Smith rebounds it. And Ridgewood is moving on as they defeat Bellaire here tonight in overtime by a score of 71-70. We'll be back and tell you about it. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
Start spring by beating the rush and stopping in to Jeff Drennan Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. This is General Sales Manager Craig Abner. We just received the hardest to find low-mile vehicles between $17,000 and $23,000. From SUVs to sedans, we have them all in your price range, and they won't last long. We have the most desirable vehicles all in one location. So stop in for a good buy before interest rates increase. Also, if you have a vehicle with under 100,000 miles and are thinking about selling it, bring it down. Let us buy it. Visit us online for your next vehicle at Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Coshocton.com.
This guy has a mattress on the roof of his car. She's putting on makeup while she's driving. Turn signals, people.
It's not you, it's them. But your independent insurance agent has you covered. They'll help you choose the Grange Auto coverage you want for your unique needs. You can't choose who's on the road, but you can choose the right protection for the way they drive.
Call Albertson Insurance at 740-622-0572.
Policy and coverage not available in all states.
Coshocton Regional Medical Center is committed to prioritizing the safety of our patients. That promise of better care is reflected in our achievement of a Leapfrog Hospital Safety Grade A for safety excellence and a top 10% ranking for patient safety in the nation from Health Grades 2 years in a row. We strive to be the gold standard of care and have demonstrated that pledge to every patient with our commitment to patient safety. Coshocton Regional Medical Center, where care matters most.
Life is full of uncertainties. What happens to your assets after you pass away shouldn't be one of them. At Raymond James Financial Services, we offer a transfer on death agreement that allows your estate to be held in a brokerage account, so it avoids the probate process and goes directly to your heirs. To find out how to make things easier for your loved ones, call financial advisor Shane Pyle at 622-3110, located in Coshocton. Raymond James Financial Services, member FINRA SIPC. Life well planned.
Now is the time to buy at the 19th annual Saving O the Green sale at Jeff Drennan Ford. Every vehicle on the lot is green tag priced at unbelievable savings. New or used, it doesn't matter. You will save thousands. This is our biggest sale of the year and a great time to get your new Ford. From budget-friendly cars to diesel trucks, every vehicle is marked down, and March is the time to buy. Check out the new prices online at jeffdrennanford.com or stop by the area's largest selection of inventory at 801 South 2nd Street in Coshocton.
It's time to be thinking about those concrete projects. Coshocton Materials offers ready-mix concrete, precast blocks, and a variety of mason and concrete products. Located on County Road 621 in Coshocton, call today for prices and delivery options at 740-722-9015. That's 740-722-9015.
Valley Cheese would like to announce their new winter hours. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, Saturday, 9 to 4, and closed on Sundays. Tours are still available, but only by appointment. So call 740-545-6002. At Pearl Valley Cheese, they've been making quality cheese since 1928, including their award-winning Swiss cheese, along with Colby, Marble, Pepper Jack, Farmers, Jumping Jack, and Lacey Baby Swiss. For the best cheese, visit Pearl Valley Cheese, located on State Route 93 in Pearl.
The McDonald's is food you buckle in with your seatbelt deal. And there's no reason not to take that extra precaution, because a meal from McDonald's is not just a meal. It's often your most precious cargo.
Now get a free Sausage McMuffin with egg when you download the McDonald's mobile app.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. McDonald's. I'm loving it.
Free Sausage McMuffin with egg valid one time through 4/3/2022 at participating McDonald's. Download and registration required.
If you own a farm, you know that a one-size-fits-all insurance policy isn't a smart way to do business. I'm John Iannello, your American National Insurance agent in Coshocton, Holmes, and surrounding counties. American National can provide you with a flexible farm package that allows you to customize a policy to match your individual needs. Call me at 740-295-9460 because while you know your business, we know how to help insure it.
Domino's now has a new deal to help feed your entire family. Take advantage of 2 large, 2-topping pizzas for only $10.99 each, carry out or delivery. That's 2 large pizzas with 2 toppings each delivered to your door for only $10.99 each. Give us a call today in Coshocton at 622-9345 or in Newcomerstown at 498-4131 and get 2 large, 2-topping pizzas for $10.99 each, only at Domino's.
We're back, and Ridgewood is moving on to the district as they defeat Bellaire here tonight in the finals of the sectional by a score of 71-70 in overtime. And we had a dandy here this evening. Taking a look at all this, how it happened. Ridgewood led at the end of the first break, 17-15. They had an 8-point lead at halftime at 34-26. A 4-point lead going into the after 3 at 50-46. A tie ball game was tied at the end of the regulation at 62, and in overtime, Ridgewood gets it done. They hang on to win it, 71-70. Taking a look at individual scoring in the ball game, first for Bellaire, they had 4 players in double figures, led by Ray Pettigrew, who finished with 20 points in the ball game. Pettigrew had 9 field goals and 2 free throws for his 20. Mason Sokor had 14 points, and he did most of his damage in the second half as he got 10 of his 14 in the second half. 12 points for Owen Ward on 6 field goals, and Jaden Kesterson had 10 on 4 field goals and 2 free throws. Rounding out the scoring, Mac Pettigrew had 6, Jake Dowling 5, and Darian Bell had a 3-pointer, 3 points. That is the 70-point total for Bellaire. For Ridgewood, and they had 2 players in double figures, but tonight belonged to Dalton Patterson. Patterson, a monster night, had 29 points to lead the way for Ridgewood. He had 2 3-point field goals. He had 7 2-point field goals. He went to the line, had 9 free throws to give him those 29 points in the ball game. Keegan Millender, the only other player in double figures, he had 11 points on a pair of field goals and 7 free throws. Rounding out the scoring, Caden Bradford, who was in foul trouble most of the evening, managed to score 8 points. Braden Molesky had 7. Colin Smith, 6 big points off the bench. Josiah Cahill had 6. And Xander Straub had 4 points. That is the 71-point total for Ridgewood. Now with the final team numbers, here's Chris Wallace.
Thank you very much, Coos. As you mentioned, Ridgewood on top of Bellaire, 71-70. From three-point land, Bellaire was 4 of 14 for 28%. Ridgewood was 4 of 12 for 33%. And 2-point field goals, Bellaire was 27 of 54 for 50%. Ridgewood was 20 of 40 for also 50%. In the free throw department, Bellaire was 4 of 8 for 50%, where Ridgewood was 19 of 25 for 76%. In the rebounding department, Ridgewood edges Bellaire 39-38, and turnovers, Ridgewood with 19, Bellaire with 15. And I do want to take a look at some rebounds here, Coos. Leading the way, rebounding, first for Bellaire with 13 rebounds, leading the entire game was Mason Sokar. And for Ridgewood, Colin Smith had 8 rebounds, Dalton Patterson with 7, and Caden Bradford with 6.
I'll tell you what, it was a dandy, no question about it. You know, Ridgewood had the big lead early in the third quarter, but Bellaire stayed right with it and took the lead, and at one time in the overtime had a 4-point lead, and you know, Ridgewood didn't quit. They stayed with it and managed to get it done late in the game to get out of here with a sectional championship.
They certainly did. Ridgewood, really kind of extended things there in the third quarter and kind of looked like there was they weren't looking back, and then great defensive effort by Bellaire, and great job. I tell you what, Coos, taking a look at some of these stats here, Ridgewood won at the free throw line. Bellaire was 4 of 8. Ridgewood was 19 of 25. So Bellaire shooting 8 free throws, Ridgewood shooting 25. And I think, the Bellaire coach kind of made his point about how many fouls, the discrepancy in fouls there, but Ridgewood getting it done at the free throw line. Again, 19 of 25 from the free throw line is really a lot of points there. And when you look at how close this game and then you look at the discrepancy in free throws, it's like, oh my goodness. But great job by Ridgewood tonight.
All right, and now they move on to play one of their old nemesis. They got Garaway next week in the opening of the district semifinals, and it's been one of those situations this year. Garaway with a nice ball club, no question about it. Garaway won the 2 meetings. At Garaway, they won 60-46, and here at Ridgewood, they hung on to beat Ridgewood 61-57. So we expect nothing less than a good ball game next week when that one is played, and we want to let you know that we will let you know the site as soon as we hear where that game will be played. So at this point, we do not know, but if we should hear something probably no later than tomorrow on where that ball game will be played. So last order of business for us tonight is going to be the Warehouse Steakenstein player of the game, and I don't think there's much doubt about this one. It's going to go to Dalton Patterson. Patterson, who actually left the floor in the first quarter with what we presumed as an ankle injury, was out for a few minutes, came back, and contributed the big 29 points plus a nice defensive effort and did a good job of handling the basketball as well against some pretty solid pressure. So Patterson will be the winner of a gift certificate good for a famous Warehouse cheeseburger and order of their legendary onion rings. This is courtesy of Warehouse Steakenstein in Roscoe Village. Have a lot of people to thank tonight for doing our video work. Casey Claxon was under the controls. We had Andrew Wallace here doing some camera work. Emma Merryman was here as well. Mark Clark working with Casey on the board. I want to thank Trevor Griffith back at WTNS Central, keeping me updated on all the scores going on this evening. Always my partner, Chris Wallace. And I'm Steve Corries. Once again, the final score here tonight is Ridgewood, a winner in overtime as they defeat Bellaire by a score of 71-70. Have a nice night, everyone.
Thank you for joining us for this WTNS Sports broadcast. Audio CDs of this broadcast are available by calling WTNS Radio at 740-622-1560. WTNS Coshocton. We are the sports voice of East Central Ohio.